My name. Good day, people. My name is Jonatans, and this is a small video about the JavaScript library Electron. And I'm a student at the Linnaeus University in Sweden. And the later part of 2015, I was studying a course with a focus on creating rich internet applications with JavaScript, especially with the libraries React, React Router, and Redux. The last assignment for this course was to make a deep dive into some external libraries on my own. So since the whole course seemed like a deep dive for me, because I'm not that great at JavaScript, it was kind of tricky to find something that I could look into. But I have, since the course started, been listening to JavaScript Jabber podcast. And one episode in the beginning of 2016 is called JavaScript Jabber Electron with Jessica Lord and Amy Palamountain. And this was interesting because they talked about the technology called Electron, which could make web technologies and convert them into desktop apps. So from the beginning, GitHub created a text editor called Atom, and this was built using just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. To build this, they needed a framework, and they called that framework Atom Shell, and the GitHub community was impressed with it, I guess, so they open sourced it and renamed it to Electron. And it seems to me that the objective of Electron is to lower the threshold for people to make desktop apps. If you know how to make a website with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you can easily turn this into a native app. And they supposedly work for Windows, Mac, or Linux. So it seemed to me to be a nice cross-platform solution. And I have tried apps using this technology. Atom is one of them, the text editor, and there is Slack, and WordPress also uses this technology. So it seems kind of interesting to me. Let's see what it is. Here we are at my working environment. So before you can get started with Electron, you need to have Git, which is a version control handling system or something. And I think you need to have GitHub as well. I don't know. But at least you need Git. And you also need to have Node.js installed, and with it, it's Packaging Management System, NPM, as well. After that, you can start with this Electron thing. So here is the website for Electron. Very straightforward. Build cross-platform desktop apps with web technologies. So here are some of the apps using Electron right now. And at the bottom of their page, they have a quick start app, which I thought we should look at. So we need to clone in that repository. There we go. And we need to work our way into that directory. Here we go. So we have three files, a package.json, main.js, and an index.html. Let's just install this. It's taking some time. Here we go. And start it up. Oh, hello. And here we go. So we have our Electron app running in the dock and running like a native app. And let's look what this is. So this should be all right. The Electron quick start directory, and we have the index. All right, so this is the page that is rendering and how they package it. So we just need Electron pre-built to run this. All right. And to start it, we run main.js. What is this? So it requires Electron and creates an app and a browser window. Yes. All right, so 800, and you're using it to load the URL. Okay, so that seems pretty simple. Let's see how do we make this as a app to distribute. Yeah, let's look at that. All right, so let's just imagine that this app is a really advanced one that you, maybe it's a game, maybe it's something, I don't know. Let's just imagine that. So we want to package this one into an executable, or I don't know what it's called, an app. Yeah, okay. So I googled around. I googled around and found something called the Electron Packager. And with this project, you can package your Electron app into OS-specific bundles via JavaScript or the command line. Supports building Windows, Linux, or Mac executables. Great. So let's just install that. Oh no, I need to, okay, damn. So, what? Run, oh, fuck. All right. So, here we go. And now we need to, yeah, I want to use it from the command line. Let's just look here. Okay, so let's try it. Electron Packager. We want to use this directory. And we have an app name called this app. We're on a platform. What kind of platform are we version platform. Alright, so it must be Darwin. And we are using an arch. What the hell is an arch? Arch. X64 and version. The version of Electron has been packaged. Alright, let's just see what. I don't know what I have. It should be the latest one. So let's try that one. There we go. Huh? Right, so I got it figured out. The problem was me and my typing. Let's just do this again. Packager. This app is what we're calling it. Platform is Darwin. Arch is 64 and version 0.36.4. 36.4. And now this should work. Oh, there is something. Okay, let's open the directory. And here we have the app. And it's just as awesome as it was before. So there you go. That's one way to package an app for Mac OS. Don't really know how to do it in Windows or Linux, but I guess it's just to change the platform to something else. Now I'd like to try it with a web app that I already created. So I have this app called Time App. It was something that I worked on during this course, and it's basically just 3 clocks or 4 or 5 to tell time. You'll see. We go localhost. So this is the time. An analog clock, a digital clock, and a text clock in Swedish. So it's 25 minutes after 2. And we have a timer and a stopwatch. So you can start here. Clock ticks. You can stop it and reset it. So very, very basic application. But that's how basic I am. This is using React components and React router, and for the state I'm using Redux to keep track of the state. So we're trying to make this web application into a native application. That is the task for now. So let's just stop this and try and figure out how to configure it. Okay, so what I need to convert this time app into a native app is first of all a main.js, and I'm just going to save it here. I'm stealing, that's okay. And then I need to change some packaging, I think. They have dependencies that I don't have. So let's just install. We need Electron manager. Save dev. And we need Electron pre-built. Electron pre-built. Then I don't know how this will work with my. I'm using Webpack to do things, and I don't know if this is going to fuck it up. So here we have dependencies. We have Electron packager. Perfect. So this should not be here then. Let's just see what they're doing. They have a main. Do I have a main? No. Main. And let's just do this. See what happens. Let's. This is what's wrong with my file. Don't really know if I need to run the build, but I'm doing it anyway. Start it up. Okay, so it's kind of working. Let's see here. I don't want to have that thing up at the start. Open DevTools here. This is bullshit. And stop it. Let's start. Okay. So something is invalid. GL use program. And it's linked to my state. As you can see, it's for everything that happens. That shit happens. Okay. Well, it works. I have my app up and running, and as we can see here, it isn't working. Something with the canvas. Let's just Google this. Electron JavaScript canvas trouble. There we go. The current Chromium version causes problems while rendering charts within the HTML. Blah blah blah. No, we don't have a workaround. This is not my fault. This is Chrome's fault. So I'm just moving it there. So as we can see, it's really easy to convert a web app into a native app using Electron. Really easy. It takes some time, but not that much time, because if you know how to create web apps, you can also create
anything nowadays, I guess. So that's perfect. I think it's a great tool to use. So I'm just going to stop the madness right here. As you can see, the sun is going down, and it's been fun. In conclusion, Electron is it's kind of a write once, run anywhere tool, and I see great promise in this tool. It would be great just be able to use a few tools to ship applications anywhere. Some downsides is that it doesn't work on phones, but apparently there's a thing called PhoneGap, which I will be looking at someday. And from what I've read on the web, there's been some issues with memory leaks, and apparently the canvas isn't working as it should be working. So it's got some issues, but I see great promise in it, and it was fun trying it out. So have a good day.